Hey guys, let's see together the concept of variable in Python and programming in general, but we'll be specifically talking about variable in Python. Uh, so variable in Python, it's basically a way of storing data to manage data more effectively. I have some definitions here. The first one, Python variables are simply containers for storing data. So in Python, we use variable to store data. You can read those definitions there. So technically, variables are just a way of addressing some data to the memory in computer memory. We are just telling our computer, please keep this data in this space of memory. We can go ahead and see some example. By example, we can say please Python, as we saw the last time, let's say the name. I have a variable called name. This is the way we declare variable in Python. Let's say we create a variable called name. Name is equal to, let's say, my name, of course, Serge. I'm telling Python, please Python, give me a memory. Take in computer memory, please store a name called Serge. Store this string called Serge. So I will go ahead, like Python stores this in memory. I can go ahead and say, please Python, print me the name you have just stored. Uh, and as we have seen in the last video, print is used to ask Python to show us what is going on in our program. I can go ahead to see what is going in the program. I would see in the console, search. We just saw in last video, the console is used to see to just put out the information from the program. Yeah, there are many use cases for the console, but in this video, just understand how the terminal or the console is used to output the information, output what is going on in our program. So this is a basic program that store something in computer memory using variable and asking the Python to pour out what it has just stored. Variable can not only be string, variable can also be numbers, integers. Let's say I have age, which is equal to 90. Yeah, I'm 90. Um, yeah, Python can also store integers or number. We can go ahead and say float, or we can go ahead and say float. Let's say price, by example, price is equal to 5.5, something like that. We can go ahead and print this on the sum line. Let's go ahead and say now print the name, please, and print also age. Print also the price we have just created. Here we are printing all three variables in one line, which is also possible in Python. We can go ahead and run that. We shall see Surge 9 and 5.5. That variable in Python. We can also, as we have just done here, we can also create all of this in one line. In Python, something like this is done like, let's say, name, age, let's say age, and the price we've just created. The price we've just created. We can create all of them in one line. Let's try to do that. We can go ahead and say, let's this time say John, and John is a teenager. Yes, go ahead and say 15, 15, and say the price, not the price of John, of course. Not the price of John, of course. Let's go ahead and say the price is 90, something like that. We can now go ahead and run this program. Please pay attention what is going on here. I want to show you something. we see in the console John 15:90. Now you can ask yourself, how here the first time we printed this, the first time we print this, we show this to the console. We show the first declaration to the console. Here, this is the very something to always remember in Python. The Python programming language run the code from top to bottom, left to right, which means it will start by running the first line, second, third, and so on. Now here, the Python code, what we've done here, we've just redeclared the first variables. The first time we declared name equal to Serge. Now here, in this multiple assignment, this is called in Python multiple assignment. We assign multiple variables to multiple names. This is what we have done here. It changed because Python ran the code from top to bottom, from left to right. That's why we see to the console John 15 and 90, what we have just reassigned here. That basically, guys, how the Python programming language deals with variable. We cannot only give string, integers, and floats to as a variable. We can also go ahead and create, let's say a boolean. We can also, a variable can also be booleans. Let's go ahead and say create a variable name is adult. Let's say is adult is equal to, let's say, false. Is equal to false. We can go ahead and print. Let's comment this one. We can go ahead and say print the variable we've just created, which is adult. And go ahead and do that. Run the program. We shall see false. Yeah, that's it, guys. We have just seen, if something is not understandable, you can just rewatch the video and try to understand how variables work in Python. See you in the next video.